Good Friday. Hey, where's Gary? He's gone.
Sorry.
Hey,
down. I turned down my air conditioning.
Oh, yeah. Oh, is it
It's
hot
hot down here.
Well, wait, hold on. Let me get the show started for you. We're only here 10 seconds. We're on. You're messing up the show.
I'm sorry. I'm here.
Our four viewers are going to be really annoyed about this. But anyway, hey, welcome to Stock Market Neophytes. This is a show we do most every Friday, talk about the market and what happened this week and all that, and then predict what's going to happen. Sometimes we use the magic 8-ball. It has been pretty good lately. It's sideways there. So, it's been a crazy ride here on the stock market with tariffs and economies and employment numbers coming out, all these things, all the news a lot of people pay attention to.
Trump tweets. Trump
tweets and somebody's stock blows up. You just don't know what happens there. So, yeah, the insider trading, that's all good. If you're, paying attention to Planner, which we do on this show, that's a good one for insiders because they do a lot of government contracts.
The markets. We had jobs report this morning. The market is hitting a high right now.
Yeah, it's going. Yeah, they're looking for anything to grasp onto for good news because they don't want it to keep going down. Some people are optimists. I'm an optimist. See, Johnny the Bull, I'm an optimist. You're slim trader. You buy the short. I go long, you go short. And we always got to remember on this show, our motto is buy low
and sell high.
And you can make money doing that. I mean, that's the only thing that I would say. I'm going to put the banner up here because all thoughts and processes and advice or whatever, it's just sort of what me and Gary do. You can do it if you want or you can't, or you could write us hate mail. Gary's email is gary@gotohell.com. So I just made that up. That's not a true email address, but that's how we think about people that complain. Do it on your own time. We got a show to do here. It's awesome.
We do. Yeah. Let's get at it.
Let's get at it. Let's pull up the big board.
What a day. What a week.
Pull the big board up. Let's see.
Yep. There it is. There it is. All right. I'm going to move this over here. Okay. Got it. All right. What do we got?
It's fun when we produce our own show, isn't it?
What do you want to go over first, John?
Let's go over the Johnny 5.
You kicked my ass.
Oh yeah, it was brutal. Hey. It was just I felt good. Bad all week about it. It was bad. Let's go over the Johnny 5 because I claim
you had a gut ache, huh? Yeah, right.
Yeah. It was well. We'll see as the pendulum turns. Things can change, right?
Well, I was hoping you'd feel good because you got to let them win once in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to do gold? Gold first?
Well, let's go. Yeah, let's do Johnny 5. Gold, Donald J. Trump, old dude in Florida, and Boyle and Bitcoin. That's funny.
And Boyle. All right, that's on the agenda. Like you just said, we got gold, DJT, old dude in Florida, Boyle, Bitcoin, and gold. So let's do gold.
That's the tiebreaker, let's say.
Gold last week was trading at $3,292.90. Man. And
I can't tell how fast that gold is flying.
Yeah, I'll say.
What are we going to call that?
We're at 32.37. I thought it would be around 31.50, and you thought around 31.92. So.
Oh, that's a $42 win for me. It's not looking good for you. If you usually beat me on gold, I think this rest of this is just going to be. Can I just go ahead and say this is going to be the Johnny 5 again next week? Can I go ahead and say it?
It might be.
Run Donald Trump and see what he's doing. He was at 25.92 last week.
Yeah.
Wow. It went up. Uh-oh. Wait a second. You've taken the lead. Or no, not quite, but you definitely beat me on that one.
What one? What are you talking about?
Donald Trump. It looks like Donald Trump's at 32. Oh, no. Wait, no. I thought it was at 32 something.
No.
Don't say 24. Oh, this is not good for you.
This is not good for me. Last week it was $26.24. I thought it'd be around 31, and you picked around 24.
So yep, that's $7 more. Yep, that's 49. Wow, this show's turning out like last week a little bit. I think here. Let's see what's up next. Old dude in Florida.
ODF.
This is trucking. This is how well trucking is doing And I think that's a very good indicator of how the economy's going. So
Wow. Look at that. It's +8.
what?
It's +8 today. But anyway, last week
News again. It's not even fun.
it was 147.53. Golly, you are kicking my butt. I thought it'd be 138.
Yeah, I didn't put it there.
You picked 164.
Oh, that's a bunch. You got
Yeah.
$26 more. Is that what I'm seeing there?
Yeah.
47, 57, and that's $57. What's up with this? You're getting crushed. I can't even add this up. Okay, go to the next one while I add all this up.
I'm going to do a 20-day chart on this thing. What is going on?
Well, the economy is not as sucky as you thought it was, Mr. Optimist.
Oh, I know. Well, the tariffs are taking off, man. Billions and billions.
It may be another couple of weeks. It could be real interesting because what I heard was that these buyers are not passing the tariff along yet, but they're only going to eat it for so long. And we all know that we don't know what who they are doing behind the scenes. There's definitely manipulation going on. It's just who's doing it. That we would love to find out who they are. I don't know who they are. You don't know who they are. And I don't even know if they know who they are, but they are out there.
They are.
That was profound right there.
They're very active. Yeah.
All right. So we got Boyle next. It looks like I beat you on that one. It's up high. What's it at?
BOIL. I'm getting Boyle this week. Boyle last week was at $47.70. I thought it'd be around 39 because.
Yep. And you just lost $3 more. So you're at 109 behind. And
you guessed
42. You could be saved by Bitcoin. Bitcoin is always if Bitcoin is above $99,000, you're going to take the prize.
Let's see. I haven't looked at it. In fact,
I didn't look at it either. The only thing I looked at was Planner this week.
Yeah.
I didn't look at Cold because I took a beating on Cold.
All right. Bitcoin last week was 96,155. And here it is. It is 98,335.
And it's still the Johnny 5. I won every single category, even Cold. Man. Run Cold.
That's crazy. Now we got Cold. KOLD.
You got beat by, let's see, we're going to carry the 500 to 1,000. About 1,500. I beat you by $1,500.
Cold last week was $33.24. No, it wasn't. It was $30.64. I guessed it would be $33. You guessed it'd be $32.98.
And it's $22. And it was up. It was up at 30. And then it ain't no more. And it's bad because I bought some of that. Now I'm gonna have to wait till it goes to 30 again.
Look at that.
Be a while.
That's a 10-day chart. I'd have been right. I was right.
Yep, I know it. I was ready for you to be right. I bought a bunch of shares at 27. I've watched it. It's gone down. How much today has it gone down? What's it?
It's minus $1.74.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And Boyle is up $4.43.
Yeah, it's usually about a 3-to-1 ratio. So if Boyle goes up $1, then Cold will go up 30 cents or something like that.
Yeah,
that's how it goes. So, wow, that was a lot of fun. I won. It's the Johnny 5 again next week. Maybe you'll do better.
Terrible. Next week you're not going to beat me. I'll be on it.
Okay, yeah. Well, I'm thinking about going pessimistic this time instead of optimistic because I think it's I got a queasy stomach for this. Okay, so let's see what do we got. Let's go ahead and do 8-ball because we had 8-ball said we have the NASDAQ and the Dow for the 8-ball if it says up or down. Let's go with the NASDAQ first because I don't think you can pull up the Dow very easily, can you?
No, I can't. So last week, NASDAQ was at $19,446.75. cents. 8 balls said up,
Up, yep.
and it's at 20,252.
Man, that 8 ball's sharp, isn't it?
Oh, I'm
It
telling you.
just doesn't miss. And then you would have made a bunch of money by following its lead.
Yeah.
So, oh well, and you guess what? The Dow was at 40,008, and guess what? It's at 41,379. The 8 ball said up. Perfect record. Perfect record on the 8 ball. You'd have made a bunch of money by if you had $40,000 to invest. You would have made $1,173.
What are you looking at Dow? What's the number on Dow now?
41,367.45, up $614.
Yeah, I don't know where you're getting that.
I got it off of the poor man's account, not the Thinkorswim like you're using.
Okay, all right.
That's how because I don't have it on Thinkorswim either. So I don't know what. Let's see, what would that be called? It's the DJIA. Pull up DJIA. See if you can find that.
DJIA. No, that's Global Fed's Dow 30 covered call ETF.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of stuff that derivatives off of that one. So, well, anyway, that's how I find it. So that's okay. You could be in charge of NASDAQ. I'll be in charge of Dow. And the NASDAQ's up 318. That's a lot.
There's gas, man. Gas going up. That's crazy. Okay. All right. You doing yours or mine now?
Let's do mine first. Let's see, because I think you may. I don't know if you got me or not. I don't know.
All right.
Well, I think I got you.
Yeah, maybe. No, I didn't get you.
No,
NM.
Yeah, NNDM. Now this is my. I love this pick. This thing here is, it's a sleeper. It's a sleeper. I don't know when it's going to bust, but this thing's going to go. It's going to be a good one. And when you get down these $60 stocks, you got to wonder if they're going to go out of business. And you got to keep paying attention to what they're on to. But this is a 3D printing company that's consolidated with two other 3D printing companies. And one of them, Desktop Metals, they really got into a deal with them, but they don't like it. They didn't like it. But the court forced them to do it, so they had to eat that. But they did merge with Mark Forge, which is one that I've watched for a long time about. They actually have the machines that do the 3D printing, and they tout that they can print metal stuff. They can put it on the floor. It looks like a really shiny company. And these other two companies, they supply the material that the 3D printers use. So it's a great marriage. But unfortunately, it's been costly. It's almost like they should have signed a prenup because they had to do so many millions of dollars of buying and all that. But their revenue's been going up. They just moved some people around, and I think they're reorganizing. And I'm going to say in 6 or 8 months from now, this one could be a winner. I don't think you're going to lose on it. I just don't know how fast you're going to gain on it. So that's what I'm doing. I actually bought some of these, and I'm going to hold them long and see what happens. In fact, that is what I have bought. You remember the $1,000 challenge, Gary? You remember that?
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm going to do an update on it here. Oh yeah, I'm down to $356.31. I currently have 201 shares of the NNDM, which I have made $16 on. That's good. That's good. Yeah. Nice. See, so I'm really hoping that they come through for me because that's the only way you're ever going to get back, because it's hard when you don't have any money to make money, right? It's really hard.
Yeah, you're not in the market if you don't have any money.
No, it's it's more like planting a garden with no plants.
Yeah,
really tough.
Planting a garden with no dirt.
Yeah, or plants. It's really just like not even thinking about a garden. I mean, you got to have money to think about it. So anyway, so we got that one. You lost on that one because 16 cents.
Well, last week it was $1.67. I thought I was hoping to go to 201, and you guessed 185. So you got me on that.
My price is right to do that one. I just went lower, but yeah, it's still. they're still sort of fumbling around trying to get stuff organized.
Man, I think you're even going to get me on the next one. This is crazy.
Yeah, Nike. Oh yeah, I couldn't find
Tesla.
Nike. What is? Oh, Tesla. Oh,
Tesla's
that's mine.
coming
Tesla.
up.
Oh,
Tesla last week was at $285.38. I thought it'd go to $294.60, and you guessed. Hey, no, I got you.
You got me. You got me by this one.
303.90. So
I may lose mine, but I don't think there's enough on MATR for me to catch you. It looks like the tide may be turning.
yeah.
So you got me by, what did we say it was? Okay, you got me by $9. So you're $9. You're $9 up around that. So it's going to depend on what this last one is.
And
so
what
Tesla's up.
MATX?
Yep, MATX. I can't remember what they did, but let's see if I can remember what they did.
Maddox.
Yep, he's a detective.
What's it? What's the way?
Man, you got me on that one too. It's up to 113, and you said 108. I said we both said that was going up. Why? I can't remember why we were talking about that one.
Well, last week it was 102. I'll just round them off here, and I thought it'd go to 108. You thought it'd go to 106. So not too bad.
Yeah, you got me by two. You got me $11 on my own. Dang it!
Yeah.
At least you don't get to name my index anyway.
I got you back a little bit on that.
Yeah, that stung a little bit. You got my own backyard. You let your dog poop in my backyard. Quit it.
All right, we'll go to my picks now.
Yeah, this is going to be a typical show. I get the Johnny 5. You beat me. I beat you. I'm just saying. I'm going to predict it right now.
H.
Yep.
And okay. Last week it was 204.
Man,
this week it's dropped down to $1.83.
So you lost 26 cents.
I was hoping it'd go to $2.48, and you said $2.22.
Yeah, I was closer. All right.
I've increased my position out to 4,100 shares.
Okay.
Yeah, it dipped down here in the last week, so I bought a couple thousand more. And hopefully within this range, I'll probably stop at 10, maybe.
Yeah. You put a limit on it for $10?
No, well, 10,000 shares.
10,000 shares?
Yeah.
Oh, I got you. And you say you're up to how many now?
4,100. Yeah.
All right, 4,100. Oh, okay. Okay, I see.
Well, for anybody watching, if anybody is, this is that one where Donald Trump Jr. became the appointed board of directors. So, and when that happened, I'll show you what happened when they announced that. That's not it.
That was
It's right here.
Yeah.
They announced.
Oh yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, that's when they announced, and it went to $8.07. So
yeah,
they need to announce.
It's at an all-time low, isn't it? Pretty much.
Here's a 3-year chart. The low is 163,
and they're pushing it.
I hope so.
Right on it. So
I've got to sell in at 15 in case.
Oh, $15?
Yeah, something pumps it up. And,
I mean, that would be a pretty decent profit.
Yeah, if I can get it up to 10,000, that'd be about 150 grand.
PSQH is your NNDM for you. As my NNDM, Nano Dimensions. I just, these stocks, they just, you never know when something's going on. Somebody knows. The guy that's doing they know.
Yeah, they know.
We are them. We are them.
We need to meet they.
We are them.
Okay, next one's Nike.
All right.
And last week it was trading at $57.30. Nike's struggling, man. They're just struggling.
Well, I think the tariffs are going to kick their ass.
Yeah.
Did you see that Nike came out with shoes that were already dirtied? I kid you not. That's what they said. I'm like, everybody I know buys new shoes because they're squeaky clean white. Now, I'm like,
they're on to some. I mean, you're buying jeans with holes in them now. Why can't you buy dirty sneakers?
They must be. I mean,
Yeah.
so maybe that'll spike there. Maybe that's what that spike is up to 58 there, 58.70. That's when
And the tariffs they say are going to keep them. They won't have shoestrings
because there's no strings attached.
right.
That's funny. That's why people watch this show. It's funny.
Oh, that is funny. Okay, last week it was trading at $57.30. I said it'd go to 63. Let's see what it did in a week. You said 62.
Yeah, it'll be one. I'm up $1.26. Let's see.
Yeah.
Oh, planner. Oh, you're gonna win because of planner. Ay, caramba.
Man, I don't. Oh, well,
you dominated the second half.
I don't even feel good about that. Planner last week was a 110, and
wow, it's
I
at
said go to 104.
123.
You said 101, but it's at 123.25.
That's craziness,
Ain't it?
Yeah, that's you win. So you won $3 there, and I had you by about 150. So you won the back half of the show. I've lost my touch all of a sudden, but I did win the Johnny 5, so that's all good.
Yeah, you did.
So let's do this. Let's do the 8-ball. Let's do the 8-ball first, and see
on the next week.
Yeah, for next week. So we got the NAS and the Dow DJ. Okay,
NASDAQ.
so let's what do you got the NASDAQ at? What's your number?
I got 20,242, and we'll just leave it at that.
Okay. All right.
So,
and then I have let's get the other one for the Dow Jones is at 41,348. Okay. So let's see. Let's do the NASDAQ first, see what the 8-ball says. Cannot predict now. Come on, 8-ball. We're live on the TV here. Let's go. Get it
come
together.
on, man. We're live.
Fairly.
If that 8-ball's right again next week, you'll be able to sell that 8-ball for a mint.
Yep. I think we should do an IPO of the 8-ball.
Yeah.
For fairly hazy now. Try again. Come on, 8-ball. He's really the 8-ball. I don't know if it's a he or a she. 8-ball.
Well, I think it's being pretty right on, man.
Yeah, I think
the
the
hazy market right now is just going up, and it's up, and it's made level off. So.
I think the 8-ball's gender neutral. It's having a hard time to explain it here.
Yeah.
Don't count on it. It says down.
Oh, there you go. NASDAQ down.
NASDAQ down. So, sell it. Sell it. If you got it, sell it. All right, Let's see what it says about the Dow Jones. You may rely on it. It says up.
Up for the Dow.
Up for the DJ. Okay, well
it's going to be right about one of them.
Or I could be right about both of them, or none of them, or one of them. I don't know. What do you think?
Well,
you think the Dow Jones is going to go up? I think that it's going to go down. But
they follow. They're not like cold and boil. They follow each other. So.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So if NASDAQ's up, Dow's up. I mean, they're
they do sort of correlate. Okay, 8-ball. 8-ball did not take that into consideration. So if the 8-ball is right, we know something's up now. Let's go through the Johnny 5.
Johnny 5. What do we got?
I did not do like last week. Remember how efficient I was last week when I wrote the numbers down as we did it?
What's it? Man, it's May 2nd already.
I know it. The race is coming up soon. You need to come up for the race. Man, we could have fun. Babe's got tickets. Ooh, we'd have a ball.
When is it?
It's I think it's like the 24th, somewhere in there.
Uh-huh.
May 24th. Let's see, what's this weekend? It's 3 weekends from now, I believe.
It is pretty funny. I never watched it when I lived up there, but I watch it down here now. So
yeah, I don't know if they're going to lift the blackout or not, but that thing is crowded.
Oh, yeah.
I've never. Wow. I think I've watched it. I think one year I wasn't home. We were somewhere and we watched it on TV. It was weird, but being here. I was on Fox 59 yesterday with Lisa. She sells all this race apparel and things that she makes and builds and all that. And it's pretty cool. I mean, it's like really, they're really marketing this race, and Penske has taken over. They're really building it up. But,
good.
I've been going to the race with McCorkle for 30 years at least. It's crazy.
Jeez.
I know it. It's just
That
wild.
is.
Okay, so what do you got gold at right now?
32.42.
All right. I'm gonna say 31.75 31.750. I don't know where
It's
I came
just four numbers. 31.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got 31.70. I got 31.75.
31.
I put 31,000 in there, didn't I? I thought it was Bitcoin
dear.
for a second.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think gold's topped out with the market going pretty good. So, but you're talking about it going down about $80.
Yeah, not that much.
Yeah.
You're gonna prices right me and go underneath.
I'll go 31.80.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You just try to you'll get me by $5 if it's above.
I said you're not winning. You're not winning next week.
I'm not winning. I'm nervous already. What do you got Donald J. Trump at?
We got him at 25.64.
25.64.
Yeah.
So we're going to do even numbers. So we got to say, if you want to go higher, lower, whatever. I'm going with 23. Oh, I wasn't supposed to pick first that time. Now you can.
Is 23 your final answer?
Yeah, that's my final answer.
All right. I think it'll be 27.
Okay. Ooh, all you had to do was just say 24. You're going to beat me on that one. But you need points on this. You need points.
I know.
So Old Dude in Florida, or as we like to refer to it on the market as Old Dominion Freightliner. It's a trucking company. It's a very good indicator of how well the economy is moving by how much stuff's moving.
It's up $9 today.
Yeah, that's
anyway. Right now it's trading
that one
159.95.
Okay, I'm gonna go with. No, wait, it's your turn to go first.
Okay, yeah, right.
Because that's gonna depend on what I do.
I'm gonna say 163. I'll just leave it at that.
Dang, I was going to say something like that. I'm going with. Oh, should I go with 165? I gotta get. You did $4 on me. It's gonna be $4 north or south of 163.
And it's up.
What is it gonna be? I'm gonna go with 168. Oh dear, it's gonna be a good one. All right, your boil is it down to 21 yet? Because it was freaking tanking.
Boil or cold?
Boil. We got cold. Cold is our bonus. Is our tiebreaker.
Boil is 63.88.
Okay. I'm going with 58.
58.
Mm-hmm. 58.
Well, I'm gonna go with. I'll go with 63. I'm gonna go with 69.
I had a 6 down because I knew you were going to stay in the 60s on it. That's going to be a game changer. Okay, what's Bitcoin at? It was at 98 something.
Yeah.
I almost guessed. I'm like as good as you are on gold. I got Bitcoin. I mean, I only missed it by a few dollars last week.
I know it. It's pretty good. Bitcoin, where's it at? Come on, there it is. We're at 98,315.
Okay.
So, you going first?
Yeah, I'll go first to give you a hand, give you a break here. 96,490. 96,490.
96,490. You think it's going to go down, huh?
I just like messing with you. Because I'm totally guessing these guesses. I mean, it's just there is no research, just total guessing, and I've just been guessing right.
I know. I'm going to just say 101.
101.
10100. Yeah.
Man, that's a lot of it. That's a lot. That's a lot. Okay, so now we got to go to our famous cold as the tiebreaker. If we ever have a tie, cold is it. Although in the Dow Jones, or no, isn't the Russell 2000? Is it more than 2,000 stocks, or they sort of move people out? And then Dow Jones is the same way. It's a group, and you can get kicked out of the Dow Jones, right?
You can get kicked out if your
If you suck,
income goes below a certain level.
Yeah. So
And,
cold is our if
or
somebody
your market cap.
Yeah, like Old Dominion was our tiebreaker last time. So when
Yeah.
Save got kicked out of the Johnny Five due to the fact
Cold
they had
is
no
2230.
Okay, it's still not 21 yet. Man, that's just I'm gonna say 27. We have to do cold, we have to do to the exact. I'm gonna do 27.
All right. I'm going to do, man, you think it's.
That's what I needed. I need 27 to get my money back. So
20, well, you just saying 27, round it off?
Well, 27. Let's do it exact. So, because it's a tiebreaker, we need to.
Okay.
We don't want to have a tie on the tiebreaker.
I'll say 1980.
I think it's going to go to 15 this time. I think it'll friggin' tank to 15. But I think by the show time next week, it'll all be back. So that's just total guess.
That's our group. That's a good one. Good picks. I think those are.
Yeah, that's going to be it's going to be interesting. But Bitcoin is going to settle the score wherever that happens. If it's because we got a big spread there. We got about $5K, $4,600 spread on Bitcoin. Gold's a little tighter than that, $5. Gold's a little tighter than that, $5. So that's a good pick. All right, let's go ahead and do yours first.
Oh, okay. Well, I wrote your name down.
That's
But
okay.
Okay,
We can do mine.
Let's do mine.
Okay.
Okay, let's do yours. I'm ready.
Okay, let's do mine.
What do you want?
Okay, I'm going to go with. Let's see. We're AGI, Alamos Gold Inc. I'm going with that one. Now, they've taken a little bit of a beating here lately. I got them at. What do you got them at? What was it? What I say?
ADI is trading at
AGI, Alamos Gold
AG
Corp.
AGI. Yeah, well, because gold's coming down. It's 24.86.
Whoops.
$24.86.
Okay, I'm going to say 25.
25. And I said, what I say? Gold's going down?
Yep.
Okay. I'll say.
You could say 24. It's not going to do anything, but this one moves. It's not like.
Well, it started out at 26.40 this morning.
Yeah, I know. It's dropped a few dollars today. It was up $30 almost.
Yeah, so, I'll say 24. Yeah.
Dang, I didn't mean to talk you into that. I don't want to talk you into beating me. But you know what? So I'm going to go with Silvo. That one's still, I think it's still a decent. It's just not moving a whole lot. It's at 77.11. It's been between 77 and 78 for a while.
77.11. Okay.
And I'll tell you about this. I watched the stock, and usually around the first week of the month, it is at its lowest number. And then they'll come out around the 10th, 9th or 10th, they'll tell you what their dividend's going to pay for the month. And generally it'll slowly go up to that. And then if it's a good dividend, like last time was 208, that was like awesome. So I took the money that I got from that one the $2,400 dividend, and I bought NNDM with it. And it was funny because I bought 1,500 shares, and it was within probably $3 of the dividend that was paid. I was like, wow, that was weird. I didn't even really. Yeah, that was sort of. That's a good omen or a bad omen. I don't know what.
You took your dividend and you invested it. I think that's very smart financial stuff.
Well, it's like playing with the house's money, right?
Yeah.
So, and Spiro, our longtime viewer, he just reinvests his dividend into the same
That's
thing.
what you did.
Well, I did mine in a different company. He does it right back.
He reinvests in the same.
Yeah, just instead of getting the dividend, and I think he said he was up to 213 or something shares of that. So it's worked out. I mean, like I said, if you just want to have some money, park it in something. The thing's paying 20% a year. I don't know what. It's just boring. That's all. It's just boring. It's just boring making money that easy. So what's it? 77? What's it at?
77.11 hadn't moved a bit.
Yeah, 77.11. It's like Indian. How many 7-Eleven you own? I own a lot of them.
7-Eleven, big time down here.
Yeah. It's not as good as racetrack, but hey, it's there. So what are you saying then?
Oh, okay. I'm gonna say 75.
Oh, I'm saying 79.
Oh dear.
Yep. Oh dear. I know I've seen this opera before.
Yeah, that right there is gonna do you.
Yeah. In. So I'm gonna go. I want to do Boyle, but I don't think so. We already
did it.
We're gonna do. I know. I would like to do it because it's that one could mess you up. Well, Tesla has been good to me. What's it at?
Tesla. It's
like 2.
Whoa!
Look at that. Just from our show. It was.
Yeah.
We need to do the show later, and I think I would win something here.
All right, let's call it 291.68.
Man, it's getting close to your guess from last week. It's 294. 291.68.
It is, man.
I'm going to go with 303.
I should have guessed first.
Yeah. Well, no, you could pick one or the other of those and win $1. I just went off of what I said last week, so that's all. It wasn't like a very scientific.
Now Tesla will be at 284.
Ooh, that'll be interesting to do.
That will.
That's going to be some interesting stuff. So, AGI was my sort of fun pick because that's not going to move the needle anything. But these other ones, and Silvo's not either. But Tesla, that's going to move the needle. That one's got some room for loss in there.
And gold. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and then
and
gold
Bitcoin.
For sure. Okay, so let's see. What do you have?
I got it. I'm getting ready.
Get ready.
Well, we're going to do PSQH.
You cannot get away from that. That's your fun.
Oh man, we got to at least put down on yours NNDM our long-standing holdings, don't you think?
Oh yeah, let's put it on there.
Yeah. And let's just see what we're at.
It's at $1.63 or something like that, probably still.
Yeah. It's at it's 165.
Wow, I made money today because I got a bunch of that crap.
So yeah, we'll just say it's at 165. Kind of keep an eye on it. We won't predict it, okay?
Okay, yeah, that's good.
All right. Well, so we'll do that with the PSQH.
Okay, yeah, because that one.
I mean, that's a holding, and
we just need to keep an eye on it.
Yeah, so it's trading at 185 right now. Yeah.
Well, that's funny. These are both dollar stocks. Let's put our life savings into these. Woo-hoo, I can't wait for the victory.
All right, my next one will be old dude in Florida. I like that.
Okay, you picking that's a good one.
Oh man, if anybody took not our advice,
a flyer on it, yeah.
Took our entertainment on this one.
I think the entertainment. I mean, the employment numbers really move that because if there's a lot of employment, that means there's a lot of stuff moving around the country. Old Dominion, and they are undervalued. I'm telling you,
we had the job numbers this morning, and that's the reason the market's going crazy. So
yeah, and Old Dominion's a $200 stock. You know,
Yeah.
I just that's where it's at. That's where it needs to be. It's like a planner, but of trucking.
Yeah.
So you got it
So,
down at 160.13.
yeah. I'm gonna say it's at man, that's one up 9 points today. 950. Jeez.
Yeah, I know it. It's
I'm gonna say 158.
wow, you dropped her down there a little bit.
Yeah. What are you thinking, John?
I'm going 164. Here, I got a new rule for it. Okay, so when I'm doing my picks, I pick first and you pick second. And when you're doing yours, you pick first and I get a pick second. That gives us a little bit of a advantage on the other guy. Because I think picking second is definitely easier to do because then you just got to pick up or down. So what do you think about that? You got to prove the rules. This is not a dictatorship here. It's a democracy. That's what, not even a democracy. This is a unanimous whatever. Both people's got to agree.
I agree with you.
Okay, that's what I like about it. You're easy.
Next one we'll do NVIDIA.
Ooh.
Yeah, throw this in the basket.
Yep.
All right, we're at 114.86.
Really? Did they do a split or something?
Yeah.
A while back. We
back.
haven't followed this one for a while, but man, they got some stuff going on. Defense contracting and insider trading. They got it all going on here.
Oh, yeah.
So what say you? It's at 114 right now.
So I'm picking first, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Man, a week from now, it's going to gap up Monday, but it's going to level off. I'll say 116.
116, he says.
I don't think there's
somewhat confidence. Let's see. I'm going to go with 108.
Oh, dear.
I know it. I took a flyer on that one.
Man, next week I'm going to be feeling good.
Yeah. You think it's going up, huh? I'm going to change mine. I
don't think it's going to go to 108. Hey, it's like card played, said,
Okay, new rule. I agree with it. I said it, so you can't talk me out of it.
You can't change it now.
So,
all right, is that's 3 of them? How many did you do?
No, you got to do one more.
Oh yeah, I got to do one more.
We put Pasquale's into the let's watch it category. Let's just watch it and see who's good. We should we should have a side bet on this one to see which one of these stocks blow up first. So I'm gonna put a date on here, 5/2/25. Let's see. I know this is what we got the 8-ball for, a tiebreaker. Okay. Do you think John? I'm gonna just ask it one question. Do you think John's pick of NNDM is going to blow up before Gary's pick of Pasquale's? Let's see what it says. Outlook good. Put a check mark by mine, baby. Come on. All right, we'll see. 8-ball says mine first. Let's ask this one, though. Let's ask this question. Do you think Gary's pick of Pasquale's is going to go bankrupt?
Oh, dear. No way. Why would
I see it, yes. Sorry, they 8-ball said.
Daddy will bail him out.
Yeah, well, you got that going for you, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Let's see. So that's funny. Well, the 8-ball may have been right on one of the others. He might have been. Let's put it this way: the 8-ball might be 50% this week.
All right. What do you think? I'm gonna try to make a little money here. I'm gonna do this AEIS, and here's a year chart on it.
Oh, that'll give you a headache.
Yeah,
it's
a big
high dollar one
yesterday,
man.
And here's a 3-year chart. They had some pretty good.
They've had some jumps, haven't they? Boy, it looks like it's jumped today, big time.
Yeah, it's up $5.34.
Yeah, and some people have bought quite a few shares. What's that volume? Yeah, that volume's high. People are buying it.
But I just think, okay, I get the pick first. So
yeah, it's at 113.
Yeah, 113.66 or yeah.
Yep. You got to pick first. It's your turn.
I'm gonna say it's advanced energy. You know, energy's
it's
going kind of crazy today, but I'm gonna say 111.
All right. You say 111. I'm gonna say 111. Man, you're getting me on that one. A lot of volume. What day? How many day chart is that? That's a 1 day chart.
Yeah.
Here's
a 10.
Man, that is a good pick. 111. I'm impressed with how you picked that. That might be. But I'm going to tell you that might be a good pick for about Tuesday. But by Friday next week, it's going to be up to 115. So there you go. That just
all right. Good.
Put her down.
That's a good choice.
That's solid show. I almost
yesterday's news. I don't even know. Whatever the news was, took it up 13 points.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. So anyway,
that's crazy.
I mean, it has potential, right?
Oh yeah.
Go to 132 if it wanted to fill the gap, but it. I don't.
Yeah. Well, some sort of news. I mean, you think about it. You look at Planner. You know, it was down to what 68. Let's see, did somebody have Planner a couple weeks ago? No, 3, 4. We had it last week, and it was at 110. But I mean, not that long ago. Pull up Planner again. You got it right.
I got it. Here's a year chart.
20 day. No, not a 3 month.
This is a year. So here's 180. And on the dump day, it got down to $64.
Yeah. And then they just kept coming out. And that was because they had news of them not getting something. And then, like, friggin' that next day.
That was all tariff. The whole market was dumping.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden, we got something with the government and all that. But see, I think a lot of these, people that are relying on, and that might be why Pasquale's is not doing that well because, right now they're retracting all these government contracts. They're, Doge is going through this stuff. Did you see the Jesse Waters special with all the young guns that Elon's got working on the Doge? They're all in their 20s and stuff. The little Gen Zers, pretty sharp. Yeah. They're going through this thing like it's friggin', easy baked biscuits.
Well, when are they going to come out with the news, man?
I don't know. The way they could play this, I mean, really, the indication right now is that government spending is being cut. But, they got a lot of judges fighting them on, taking this spending away. But here, even in Indiana, our government spending is out of control. It's free. They cannot cut anything. They just keep adding. They get more tax revenue and they fill it up with programs or salaries or other people. It drives me crazy. It just makes me crazy. But anyway, so what are you looking at now? I'm trying to make some money.
I'm just scanning over. Yeah, that's it. That's our picks. AEIS, insurance or energy. We got it.
Yep. We got them all done. And in
done.
Record time, we're going to make it for an hour. I got a haircut today. Got to get my friggin' white hair. Man, I was on the TV yesterday, Gary, and man, I looked at it afterwards. I got some white hair. At least this looks gray here. But man, on TV, it looked like it was like, I was like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer with my
It's
hair.
funny you mentioned that because last week I was going to tell you, it looks like your hair is starting to get a little gray.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to have the thing across the thing here pretty soon. It's meeting in the middle. It's sort of like it's like this side's boil and this side's cold. They don't know what to do.
And down the middle is NMDM.
Yeah, just trying his best to go. It's got, well, we've picked some stocks on here that have done all right. We've it's just cold is like friggin' playing roulette. You just
with the market condition right now. I feel like eventually it's gonna be really good. These tariffs and everything are gonna make us some money, right?
Yeah, just win. Always is the win. How long you got to hold it? Like the old gambler said, you got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them.
But man, they need to. I wish they'd bring the market down again. They might, but
yeah, well, yeah, I think that's what a lot of people thought that it was, they did bring it down. Yeah, that was, and a lot of people played the dip, but you know what? Sometimes it dips and then it keeps dipping. It's a perfect example. It's cold.
Right.
It started going down and then it just kept on going down, but it's come back a little bit from where it was, but not much. It's still down $1.72 today, and it was lower than that. It was down quite a bit more than that. Hold on a second. Is it come back? I had the wrong chart up there. No, it's sucking. Cold is just.
Which one you looking at?
At cold. I'm looking at cold. So there was let's see.
Cold is
somebody sold off about 1 million shares at 2 p.m. I got a week. No, wait, this is yesterday's chart. Yeah, 2 p.m. yesterday, they sold 1.1 million shares, and that was bad. That dropped it a bunch. It cleared out let's put it this way. It cleared out some folk. So that'll do it. You buy 1 million shares of something.
Cold and boil is hard to trade.
It's like, you gotta be really, really patient. It's not a loss till you sell it. It's not a gain till you sell it. So, it could get, but I think it's headed to 15 this time maybe. But this time of the year, it usually is going up, right? I mean,
you would think gas would come down, which would send. If gas comes down, that sends boil up, right?
Yeah.
And that's what I'm banking on. You're actually thinking boil's going to go down, right? Next week?
Yeah, well, I mean, summertime, you don't need no gas. Although, did you see that China was, they were buying the gas from the U.S. and selling it to Europe?
Damn.
The liquid gas, whatever that is, because the gas is in liquid form. When it's in liquid form, you can actually move it around or something like that. That's why you have these pipelines and whatnot. So, it's a crazy business. It doesn't go bad, but it can get away. You can lose the gas. It's like, dang it, I lost the gas. So,
do you know what your MatX company does?
The reason I did that one was for some reason. What was the symbol on that one?
MATX.
MATX. I think it was a software. MATX. Let's see if I can get it pulled up here. It didn't. MATX. Oh, it's not MA. I did the wrong thing. MATX. It's Matson Incorporated. Okay, let's see. I got it here. It is
American shipping. Shipping and navigation services.
Yeah, it's that's the one that ships the stuff back and forth across the whatever. Man, it's gone up. Well, that's gone up because of the market. I mean, it looks like it's pretty much hinged on the market. Yeah, so that's what it is. I didn't do that one again this week. There was one I wanted to look at. Let's see that. Remember the Zion gold? Let's see if I can find it real quick here. Xenon. It's down to 11 cents. That's that Israeli oil digging place. So that's oil wells or whatever. So they were up to 25 cents, but I think that's another one that has been around for a long time, or for a fairly long time, that people just try to make money on the stock. So, because it's been as low as 5 cents and as high as 25. If you buy a bunch of them and you make, 10 cents on it, hey, it all adds up. But there can be one day you pull that stock up and it ain't there no more. So they quit looking for that oil over there. They're looking for the holy grail of oil.
That wouldn't be good.
Yeah. All right. Well, nobody gets to ride the goat this week. Sorry.
No.
It was pretty much a tie. I did remain Johnny 5 king of the land, and I'm looking forward to winning again next week. I don't know if it'll happen. It's all pretty much, it might as well go down to who could predict Bitcoin the best, because that thing moves a bunch. thousands of dollars. So we'll see if the 8-ball's right. 50%, zero. It could have zero. It could be wrong on all accords.
Let's see where Bitcoin's at real quick.
Bitcoin.
It's coming down. Yeah. What I said it's going to come down, didn't I? Yeah.
Yeah, I think you said that.
I said it's going to go up.
Yeah, I said 96.40. It's already going. I don't want to ruin your week. I don't want to. Let me put that away. I don't want to ruin your week. That's just a terrible beatdown. Let's see what I get you by $1,500 on the last. That's a good beatdown right there. I like it. That's a good way to end the show. Me putting a beatdown on you. It's awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, I got to run, get my hair cut, so I'll catch you next week. And everybody else, thanks for watching. And remember, buy low.
And so hi. I'll tell Terry you said hi. I'm playing golf with him tomorrow. So.
Okay, good. I didn't play this week. I had to work. I actually laid stone and my back hurts. We're super, super busy right now. That's the best way to make money. Don't have to rely on the market for that. just friggin' work. Just go work. But I think I got a couple guys working for me now that never seen me lay any bricks or stone or whatever. They were like, "Wow, he really can do it."
Yeah, right.
So it's always fun.
All right, man. Have a great week. I'll talk to you.
See you.
Bye.
So you're new to the market and you're watching these market shows and talking to some of your friends, and maybe you listen to one of them and they say, hey, I got this great stock tip for you. Just get on board here and we'll ride this thing together. I'll show you how to do it and I'll teach you a few things. And you're like, okay, come on and get on. And then you get on there and then all of a sudden the market starts going. You invest this money, the market starts going, and it's going, and you're like, I don't know, I'm feeling a little bit shaky about this deal here, and then the market starts going up and down, and you're like, hey, and then all of a sudden the earnings come out, and it's like, oh, your friend says, oh well, sorry about that. I really thought it was a good deal. I just I'll talk to you later. And then you're sitting there holding on to the horns.